Scout. I'm rolling with you, bro. Let's go.
That's good, because I'm about to push somebody. There's an Atlas around here somewhere. There he is.
New target.
Come
Charlie Atlas. On his own. Let's get rid of him.
Come to me, Mr. Atlas. Oh, right over his head. Take that. You're a dead man.
Destroyed Alpha. Let's push this back. We can't let them take control. Target spotted.
Flag. Get wrecked.
Target destroyed. Heat
Nice.
level critical.
Turn around. Kappa.
Target acquired.
Target spotted.
Take that. I'm getting stuck.
Target destroyed. New target acquired. New target
I
acquired.
love this silly mech. How you doing, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to MechWarrior Online with Scout. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at this monster right here, the Kodiak, which you can see I've done up in a pretty cool looking ghost bear scheme, if I do say so myself. And the astute among you will have noticed, especially those of you who have been longtime followers of the channel, this is not a cookie cutter Kodiak 3 with 4 ultra autocannons mounted up high in the shoulders. No, we don't do that here. We're going to go with the classic, the Kodiak 1. And as usual, I'm going to show you guys my loadout for this mech in the mech lab. We're going to talk a little bit about it, and then we're going to take it out onto the battlefield and see what this thing can do, because I think this mech is really underrated if you just want to jump into the quick play queue and have a good time. So without any further ado, let's take a look at the mech lab, and I'll show you guys what I've done with this mech. So here in the mech lab, you guys can see, as usual, what I've tried to do, if I can speak English, is maintain the feel and kind of the theme of the mech, but make it a little bit more applicable for MechWarrior Online. So the first thing I had to do, or I didn't have to do, but I chose to do, was ditch the ER large laser that's mounted in the center torso, just because it's just, there's not really room or use for that. I felt that 5 tons could be better utilized elsewhere. And then we got to talk about, obviously, the 4 ER medium lasers that are in each arm. That gives you a total of 8, and you could left-right them, you know, fire 4 from the left arm, 4 from the right arm if you wanted to. But I didn't want to do that just because I'm a Simple Simon kind of guy, and I don't really like having more than about 3 weapons groups, because then it starts causing me to reach and fumble around on my mouse and occasionally misclick and bad things happen. So what I ended up doing was I ripped all of those out and I went to 6 medium pulse lasers. I kept the AC-20 Ultra. I downgraded the 2 SRM-6 Streaks to SRM-6s with Artemis, moved the ammo down into my legs, added a ton of ammo for the AC-20 Ultra, and then upped the armor a little bit. And what that gave me was a mech that, granted, I've lost definitely all of my long-range firepower with the loss of the ER large, and I've actually cut back on my medium range a little bit because the medium pulse lasers obviously have a shorter range than the ER mediums. But what it does give me is a much more heat-efficient mech, and one that's much more dangerous up close, and I really, really enjoy that. And I think it's still keeping in line with kind of what a Kodiak is supposed to be. Now, the skills play a big role in how this mech works, so while I don't normally like going into the skill trees because it's so tedious, I do want to show you guys the skill tree for this mech, because I made some let's just say some risky investments there to try to make this thing work a little bit better on the battlefield. So if we take a look at the skill tree, starting over here in the auxiliary tree, I've done my standard 2 cool shots and 1 artillery strike. Now what you'll notice is this is kind of where the gamble starts. Over here in sensors, I did not take any radar deprivation, which is kind of a gamble, because this mech, even though it's fast for an assault mech, it's not particularly fast. So I have no way of getting off radar. I have no ECM, I have no radar deprivation, I have nothing. So you need to be cognizant of that when you're moving around if you choose to copy this build. Stay close to lance mates that have ECM if you can, stay close to cover. The reason I did that is because I went all in with operations. I wanted all of the heat containment and all of Cool Run to help mitigate the massive heat buildup of the weapons that I have. Then I went all in survivability, because I wanted this mech to be able to take a beating. And as you guys see, the Kodiak was never really famous for its armor. It's a 100-ton mech, so obviously it has decent armor regardless. but it was more known for its firepower. So what I've done is I've used the points in the survival tree that I would have normally put over there and sensors to try to compensate for the lack of armor by picking up some bonus armor here, as well as internal structure and crit reduction. And then I've invested the majority of my points into firepower, making sure that I picked up both of the missile rack skills as well as the ultra autocannon jam reduction skills. And in addition to that, I picked up the missile spread as well. Those are all trying to improve the weapon systems that I rely on to do the most amount of damage. Was not really concerned with laser duration because I have pulses already. So you can see the gamble that I'm making here. I'm compensating for the fact that the Kodiak is a little bit lighter on armor by putting a lot of points into survival, and I'm ditching my sensors points and just kind of relying on the fact that I'm a faster than your average assault mech, and the fact that I can put the mech in the right place to not get LRM'd to death. And so far, it is working for me, and I recommend you give this a shot if you really want to play a Kodiak, a Kodiak 1, the way it is supposed to be played. Because it may not be meta, but honestly, guys, I despise things that are meta. I want to play mechs that feel like the mechs they are supposed to be, and this thing definitely feels like a Kodiak. So let me show you guys a couple of games in the Kodiak, and we'll see what this thing is capable of doing out on the quick play battlefield.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
This is Clan Command. Get to the target and capture it. Cut down any enemies that get in the way.
Alright. Frozen City in the Kodiak. I love snow maps in this mech. I don't know why, I just do. Don't particularly care for Frozen City though, because it's you always have that opening exchange across the Valley of Death, and obviously the Kodiak is not well equipped for that. At least not in this setup anyway. So I think we're going to try to get across here and rejoin the team and then kind of see what goes from there. Yeah. So what can I tell you guys about the Kodiak? Well, the Kodiak was built in 3001, just before the clan invasion by Clan Smoke Bear, Clan Ghost Bear. It was designed to be a second-line totem mech version of the Gladiator, actually fast assault mech with lots of firepower. Oh, there's somebody. There were actually several totem mechs built by many of the clans. Totem mechs are mechs that are supposed to represent the clan, basically, and the kind of their way of warfare. Ghost Bear actually had two. Both of them were second-line mechs, interestingly. This thing and the Grizzly, which was a 70-tonner. Jade Falcon had several. The Black Lantern is actually supposed to be one of their totem mechs. And then you had the Turkina and what was it? The Jade Kite, as memory serves. Something like that. Obviously the Nova Cats had the Nova Cat, on and on. But yeah, this thing was not shared with the rest of the clans. Generally speaking, the Snow Ravens had some.
New target
in exchange for their help in getting to the Inner Sphere. Goliath Scorpion had a few. Cloud Cobra had a few.
New target acquired.
Interestingly, during the invasion of the Smoke Jaguar homeworlds, 2 Kodiaks were actually found on the planet Asgard. So yeah, I briefly thought about doing this thing in Smoke Jag colors, but honestly, it's a Ghost Bear totem mech, so I went ahead and did it in Ghost Bear colors. Plus, Deber told me this was a pretty cool looking pattern if I toned down the white, which I tried to do, so. Hell, what are you doing? Have you lost your whole mind? Get wrecked. Ah, gotta turn.
Target destroyed.
There we go. I can get the kill, but we gotta kill most damaged out. Go away.
Target acquired.
Now who's shooting me? Ah, Locust. Get lost. He's gonna come all the way around, watch him. Yep, there he is. He's gonna keep running. You wanna do something about that little guy while I try to hold off this
New
Cauldron
target
born.
acquired.
Oh, there he goes again. Just try to punish this Cauldron born. Seriously, Stormcrow. There you go. Get that guy off of me. This is where the speed and the arm-mounted medium pulse lasers, oh, missed that, come in handy. This Locust is not having as good a time of it as he wanted. He is distracting me from just pounding the rest of their team. This is the awkward part we talked about. Like, I'm right at that range where I don't quite want to make the run off a little bit
New
short
target acquired.
across the open to get these guys, but I don't quite have the range to punish them as much as I would like. I think these guys are going to come up out in the open on the other side of this rock. Oh, you're a dead man. Take that. I love that war horn.
Acquired.
There they are. Hello. Oh, the second one missed.
New target acquired.
Take that. And that. You see they got assaults up on the hill. I don't really want to step out in the open in front of those assaults. Okay, now we got some guys going. What? Look out. I wanted that kill, but I didn't want to lose my entire right side to do it. Let's go get these guys. Oh, that Mad Cat's done. That Mad Cat Mark II is just a stick. I'm gonna let these guys go a little bit and then I'll follow them up. So yeah, that's a little bit of the history of the Kodiak. The variants didn't come out until much later. I want to say the upgrade books and whatnot. They actually did have a Kodiak 2 and 3 and whatnot, but they came much later. There was also a Kodiak Kale. It was run by Taisa Kale Tanaka, the commander of the 2nd Diron regulars. They found one on Diron and pieced it back together. As memory serves, it had like a heavy PPC and AC-10 and what was left of the clan weaponry. Not very much. Most importantly, they ran it with C3, so yeah, kind of interesting. And this game, pretty good. 625 points of damage, 1 killing blow, but 4 kills most damage dealt. And yeah, pretty good game in the Kodiak. Even though it's not really a favorable map and we kind of got hung out in the middle, we still managed to hold our own. So we'll boot this up one more time, see if we can get in one of those cool breakaway games to show you guys. And yeah, hopefully we'll have a little bit of luck.
What kind of weapons do you have, Sleepy Dave?
Sensors online. Weapons online.
Alrighty.
All systems nominal.
Command to all warriors on the surface. Your task is to wipe away all hostiles. Show no mercy.
Alright, Roulette Oasis. This could either be really good or really bad. I've noticed something about Roulette Oasis. I'm not sure if it's because people are
I turned on group fire somehow.
still unfamiliar with the map. Backspace, I think.
Backspace?
Yeah.
Or chain fire, rather. Oh, but yeah, that fixed it. Thanks.
You're welcome. So I'm not sure if it's people are unfamiliar with the map still or what it is, but every once in a while you get a game in Roulette Oasis where everybody gets spread out and separated. And if that happens, this could potentially be a good game for the Kodiak. If it turns into a long-range standoff, well, obviously that'll be a little bit more challenging. So we'll see how this goes. I really like all the Kodiak Schlitz in the cockpit. Kodiak Warhorn, little Kodiak helmet down there, and then you can just see it hanging off the kill monitor on the left side of the cockpit. We got a Ghost Bear claw there, so just bop up here, kind of follow the team.
I'm just scouting over here, not necessarily trying to lead the train.
No, well, you're leading the train, pal, whether you like it or not. You're gonna want help if you run into something. It's all good. Yeah, probably don't want to go that way.
There's something over in Echo 5.
Oh, I'm sure there is. I kind of think we should just keep rolling. Like so. We'll either run into the tail end of their assaults or, I don't know, circle each other to death. It's kind of interesting that nobody's really seen anything yet. Oh, I hear some shots.
Looks like we're pushing through G5.
That's where I'm heading.
Get out of the way. What are you doing?
Yeah, if the team wants to stick together,
The team should definitely stick together.
Thank you for that, Rommel.
Heading to F6.
Try not to leave your fatty stalker too far behind.
alright, so
So
folks
get
that are in
picked
G5, hold up here while the other folks are catching up with this, please.
Listen to these guys trying to coordinate. It's probably a pretty good
You
idea.
guys are still moving forward.
Odd we
Please
haven't
hold
seen
up.
anybody yet. Oh,
Target
there we go.
acquired.
Target spotted.
Looks like the rotation is catching up to
Yeah.
some of their assault mechs,
Yeah,
maybe?
I'm heading towards F6. I'm waiting right now, though.
Yeah.
Target
Looks like
spotted.
they're pulling through
New
Echo
target
5.
acquired.
they're
Let's
gonna
just
come
chill right
through
here
at
for a
F5.
minute.
Also,
New target
I think they're gonna
acquired.
try to push in here.
It's a high ground.
Chase this,
That's where I'm
yeah.
heading, F6.
Oh, come on.
Okay, be prepared to engage.
Oh, hello.
New target acquired.
Okay, on Mad Cat, Delta, see him?
Yeah, I see him over there, but
Target
got
spotted.
guys over here.
Yes, no?
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
Right there. No, I don't think we want to
Trying to
poke
get
up
me
over
all
that.
easy.
I think that will end
Okay.
poorly.
The engaging needs to happen now, guys.
Foxtrot
So
5
do it.
Coming through Foxtrot 5.
Alright, they are gonna do it. Alright, we'll go with them.
Target acquired.
Little commando needs to go. It looks like they
New
shot.
target
Oh,
acquired.
oh. What have we got? Well,
They have E6 areas.
Target destroyed.
yeah, I was gonna say, where's my warhorn?
Missile.
Duck in here. I think I got shot in the back by my own team. Look at my,
There's still
My
some
left
man.
torso.
They got at least 4 of their maxed out.
Target acquired.
Oh, I thought I could
Push
get a piece of
hotel.
that commando. Let's go around here. I think we can come into their flank while they're trying to back up. Support
New
this
target
guy.
acquired.
Moving in.
Well, we were pushing, but then a few people pulled back again.
Actually, we're still pushing. Look at your map. Oh, we're gonna get this Marauder 2C. Get wrecked.
Yeah, the folks over in G5, where you
Cool and
going?
flush.
Trying to get across.
You're gonna
But
die.
when he moves
Feedback
right.
critical.
There we go. That's a useful kill. What are you looking at? They're like all right there. Yep, see the UAV go up?
Target acquired. Feedback critical.
They're gonna come right up your butt if you don't turn around.
You think so? I think
You
we're
guys
coming
are
up their
keep
butts.
Pushing around. You guys are behind.
Target destroyed.
75%.
See, the problem is we pushed, you guys didn't. You're not paying attention to the map. Let's see if we can help.
Target acquired.
Go away.
me get the
Artillery strike
UAV.
online.
Getting tore
This
up.
Hunchback 2C is going to try to push this Orion.
UAV's up. Foxtrot
Maybe not. Let's push him. No, don't run in front of me. Fortunately, the Kodiak's tall. We were able to shoot over the Phoenix Hawker and rip off the left torso of that Hunchback
Artillery
2C,
strike
but
activated.
he's got some backup there. We're going to drop the artillery strike there. Hopefully that will slow them down. And, okay, that guy's not really a threat. Just want to chill here for a minute and get them as they come around the corner. Ooh. No, there's a bunch of mechs up there. Nope. LRMs too? No, we're going to go
New
right back to our
target
spot.
acquired.
Set up an ambush for those guys that were trying to push. Oh, I hope I don't get shot in the back.
New target
Okay, good.
acquired.
Right here is where we want to be. Get these guys as they try to push through. Right here.
New target
Oh.
acquired.
Victor. Give me your back, I'll take it.
Heat level critical.
Oh, he's almost dead. Oh my god, how did that not kill him? Alright, that's fine, it'll give us a chance to cool. Dude, get back behind the pillar. Ow. Too late. Look at this little shit.
We're down. Don't let the hostiles.
Oh, how did that not kill him? Oh, yeah?
Destroyed.
Oh, that Warhawk's coming, but he's beat up.
Looks like only half of the enemies remain.
I am almost done.
Whoa! What are you doing?
Target acquired.
And what to do, what to do, what to do? I'm gonna go for it. I want the kill. Probably, yeah, shit. I shouldn't have done this.
Left torso critical damage. Left torso
Ah.
destroyed. Left
At least it was the left torso. I still got my ultra.
SRM destroyed.
I should have just stayed.
Medium pulse
Alright,
laser
swing
destroyed.
left. Try to help this. No, no, don't walk in front of me. What are you doing? Get out of the way! Oh my god.
Juliet CT.
Override engage.
So is Hotel.
Idiot! Oh, we could have had those guys.
Auto cannon.
Take that. I've got half of the Warhawk.
Target.
Ah,
We are closing in around us.
damn it.
We're the last two.
Are you serious? 799 points of damage.
Where?
Couldn't get one more point of damage.
I don't see it. I killed the Timberwolf.
Frustrating,
Stay
frustrating.
close together.
Yeah, I got a.
I feel like if that stalker had not
string and
panicked
Scotch tape.
and just let me pull up alongside, we could have taken both of those mechs without losing either one of us. Instead, he freaked out and just jammed me up and locked me.
I'm under 6 feet.
Oh, that's frustrating.
I'm coming up right above you.
I don't know if we should run down the Hunchback 2C that dropped right in front of us either. I don't know. At the time, I felt like it was worth it to get the kill. I could squeak around the
So
corner.
we're winning on kills, guys. Don't give them the
Before-
advantage.
The Warhawk came around, but instead the Warhawk,
Yeah, well, I
or
don't
somebody
know
came around and got us in the back and
like,
took
just
off the
stick-
left torso.
just
So,
stick
I don't
down
know.
Here. We've got lots of cover.
I think one of them's an El Rambo.
We took out an LRMO. I had a.
Target acquired.
Watch this to the end and see if these guys can pull it out. They should be able to, but there's nothing left but mauled mechs, I don't think.
New target acquired.
Also, it's a
Centurion and the Commando. And the Commando's beat up because we put several rounds into him.
Make them come down here.
That's the plan.
They're
Target
not going to
acquired.
come to you. They're a Centurion and a Commando, and they're beat up. You're going to have to go to them.
E6.
New target
That
acquired.
is a Centurion.
Plus, they have the high ground, Anakin. Come on.
New target acquired.
Popping another UAV for coverage.
There you go. This guy's got to watch his legs, though.
I'm trying to get a peek.
Target destroyed.
See?
Up killed one of them. He had shoe straight. It's only the Commando left.
Target acquired.
Yeah, that Commando's
Where's
banged
he at?
up.
Up top.
So this should go down into the books as a win. And I don't know. I just really enjoy this Kodiak. It's probably not as good as a Kodiak 3, but it actually feels like a Kodiak. And when you can get a game like that, where you're actually up in people's faces and not getting LRM to death, it is awesome. Well, this guy just lost his leg.
Drop
Heat
down.
level critical.
Oh, this guy with his friggin' rack. Oh, here comes the team kill. In before team kill. They hit him
Take
once.
him out. He's going after me as best he can.
25%.
Fucking idiots. Killing each other over a half of a commando.
I just want to point out that I was killed by friendly fire.
Oh, alright. Let's see the end score. They kind of made a dog's dinner out of that. But let's see how we did. So there's the 799 points of damage. The auto cannon rounds in the back because the Stalker freaked us out, costing team damage. But 4 kills, 2 solo kills, 4 kills most damaged on.
And I had
Essentially 800 points of damage. I think that is a pretty damn good game. And a non-meta Kodiak. We will take that. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. That was pretty fun to play, except for the part where the Stalker killed us both. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, 2 games in the Kodiak 1, the original, the best Kodiak. Maybe not the most meta, but definitely the most fun. I think you guys can see there what I'm talking about. Obviously, this is not a super competitive build. Obviously, I'm taking some risks in this build. I'm giving up all of my long and a lot of my medium range firepower. I'm giving up a lot of the protection that I normally have. And but what I'm picking up is a lot of firepower. I mean, if you take a look, if you do the math in your head, this thing is capable of a 103 damage alpha strike. And that, granted, it's not all in one place because your SRMs are going to spread a little and you might jerk a couple of your autocannon rounds, but that is still pretty impressive. And I don't know, this thing just feels like a Kodiak to me. It plays like a Kodiak to me, and I have a lot of fun with this in the quick play queue. So if you've got a Kodiak laying around and you've never tried the Kodiak 1 because, you know, everybody kind of gravitates to the Kodiak 3, pull this thing out and give it a shot. I think you'll have a lot of fun with it. And with that, folks, I think I'm going to call this video a wrap. If you enjoyed the video, please consider leaving a like and a comment down below. If you didn't, feel free to leave a dislike. Let me know what it is that you would like to see here on the channel. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.